Okay, so here we are back in New Edorahn. I wasn't able to stream yesterday, so I decided that I would actually do it today. I wanted to capture a particular thing that I was working on without actually building any of it up first. I don't know. So yeah, I marked out one of these structures, one of the planned structures. I always intended for something to be here, and here it now is in its early stages. It's a little unusual. I don't usually do bits like this. You know, my rooms are on odd numbers. So yeah, putting these in is a little unusual, and I'm actually thinking about putting in a couple more along this section. Before I get carried away with this, I realised I've done some stuff I haven't actually talked about. It's mostly over here. Yeah, I put up the buildings here, finished off the fort. Debated turning this into a tall tower all the way from like the beginning, and then in the end, I was pretty sure I was not going to make it a tall tower, but I just didn't know how I was going to end it, and then this came out. Obviously, pretty standard for me now. Common to put them in some way up a tower or end of the tower. Like I've got several examples of it all around the Empire. Not too much else, I'm afraid. 2 days wasn't able to actually do any building, and 1 day was a very minimal amount of work, very minimal, which is why yeah, not too much got done. But as I say, I'm at the beginning of a new building, really. I'm not too much of a section, so to speak. What I was thinking though, when I was looking down on this before starting the stream, yeah, something like this basically. We'll come on to here, there would be another building here, and then I can do the same again across to here. Possibly not do any more. Obviously the river cuts through here, so there is a way in. Too much of a defensive line would be rather over the top, but what I actually need to do now is I need to figure out where the building is. Which, yeah, I think I've, well, not made a mistake, but yeah, I centered it on one of the actual coordinates this time. I don't often do that. I've got the suspicion my bridge is not in the correct spot. Oh no, there we go, that's good. I may actually have to lift that up another level. I don't like the idea of this, it's too shallow. So let's do that again. Let's do that properly. And cows in the way. Double check this, make sure I have got it right. Okay, That is definitely on the correct coordinate system. Okay, I'm not going to get too carried away with that part because I really want to focus on doing some of this. Just going to knock out the lower part for here. Yeah, so what I'll do is somewhere like here. So that one will be blocked off, and then it won't be, well, I think it'll sort of, arch over. It's always awkward to do on an angle, obviously, but it will be slightly more filled in than it looks at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Now, another thing I was looking at, obviously there's this little bit of land here. Looks like it could do with being used. So it's probably. I got a little fed up when I was actually putting it up. It was very late, which is why I started just doing this outline of the floor plan without actually bringing it down to the ground. What I need, and what I want rather, is that there will actually be, I think, a lower level, but I think it's going to be something that people walk out onto. It's not actually a building. Let's see, I don't know. Do you know what? Let's not do that. No, that's right. It's interesting. I'm not sure how to handle that. I feel like that space is big enough for what I'm planning. It's obviously a different size because the tower coordinate is not set to central point. Is set rather to a central point on my usual grid system. Oh, I put that in the wrong place anyway. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking at the moment this is going to be just this level, so this will be the top, there won't be any more. I'll try and convey that as a reminder to myself by putting on a balcony-esque section. Okay, so that's done. Like that. But I'm thinking on top of this, you see that there will actually be another layer down here. See? Like that. the original drive for this was actually there's a lot of space here. I don't think this is as wide as sticking out as much as I wanted it to, but then I'm probably going to have to widen this anyway. What do we do? Close that in? Probably going to be best. I think that's the middle. Yeah, that's the idea, right? Not very pretty, has to be said. Not sure what I can do about that, but I don't want to get too wrapped up on that at this point. No, there we go. Yeah, ugly as hell. There's potential, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So, I like that. It's a nice. Let's see where this goes. This one I'm actually doing it because I want to know. I want to. I want to bring something extending all the way down here, and I just want to know where the rest of the bottom of the floor building is. However, looks like I'm out of time for the YouTube portion, so I shall swiftly say adieu. And then the fun continues.